Well, hello. This is Terry Hedges. This is my assistant, Sabrina Dene, and she's going to be helping me with a magic show today. I hope you guys enjoy it. I wish you guys could be here with us, but we are absolutely going to do our best that you'll be able to enjoy and be a part of this magic show for you guys. So it's going to be a little different than my normal shows at the libraries. We get to do a close-up show today because it's going to be televised. You guys get to see right up close like you're on the front row. So we're going to start off with a card trick. And I want to show you guys all of the cards. And as you can see, they're all different. Now I will tell you, I think that perhaps I'm missing a card or two. Someone told me yesterday I wasn't playing with the full deck. So I'm thinking that might mean I'm missing one or two. But we're going to do a trick where everybody gets to pick a card. All right? So I'm going to let Sabrina pick one. Anyone you'd like. And just show that to the camera, but not to me. All right? And then I'm going to have our camera person. He's going to say stop for me somewhere, and we'll let him pick one. Stop. Right there, and I'll drop that one on the table, and I'll let you guys see what he got to. All right? And then I'm going to pick out one for me. I think we probably should do something that's pretty easy to remember. I'm thinking maybe a joker. Look pretty good? Easy to remember. All right. We're going to take that card, and we're going to lose it in the middle. All right? And then our camera person, if you just say stop for me, we'll put your card back where you would like. Stop. Right there? Okay, I'm going to cut right there, and we'll place yours right in the middle, and we'll lose that one. All right? And then Sabrina, you're last. Going to have you say stop somewhere.
Stop.
Right there. I'll cut right there, and if you'll place yours back as well. All right. Now, I'm going to try to find all three cards, but I look for my card first. Do you know why? It's because I know what mine is. Makes it much easier if you know what it is. So we'll give them 3 shuffles and 3 cuts. Uno, dos, 3. I only took 2 years of Spanish in college. That's all I got. So we're going to try to get the joker to jump to the top of the deck. And the way we're going to do that, Sabrina, I'm going to have you press, do you see the tiny little button that's right in the very middle?
Yes.
That's called the secret elevator button. If you push that, the joker jumps right up to the top. So we're going to have Sabrina push the button. Now, it's a little dangerous, Sabrina. You need to be careful. Right in the middle. Go ahead. See, I told you. But just like that, the joker jumps right up to the top of the deck. Oh, dear. I think I know what happened here. Sometimes when the joker doesn't jump to the top, it's because it took like a detour. And for me, that usually means to my pocket. Yes. But I'm getting a very strange feeling about that 8. Mr. Camera Person, you have no poker face whatsoever. That was your card, wasn't it? See, I was wondering. But what I was really wondering was how I got in my pocket. See, because I think this card actually was yours. Am I correct? Oh, no, that's mine. Wait a minute. Oh, we've lost your card. I'm so sorry. Maybe we should try to get your card by taking the 8 and changing it into the 5. But now our camera person's not very happy. We've lost his card. So I tell you what, let's take the joker and the 5, and we'll run them through the deck. Just say stop. Stop. Right where he said stop, and if we get lucky, they snag one card as they go through. And if we're really, really lucky, it's his 8 of hearts. Thank you for that thunderous round of applause at home. I so appreciate it. You'd like to see another one? Why not? Let's do it. I'm thinking maybe a money trick at this point might be good. So, tell you what, we're going to need a few cards for this. Sabrina, I'm going to have you say stop, and whatever cards we come to, we'll use 4 cards. All right?
Okay.
Wherever you would like.
Stop.
Right there. We're going to take 4 cards. We'll put the rest away for right now. That's all we're going to need. And I've got some money with me. Now, the money I brought with me, they're rather large coins. These are called 50-cent pieces, $50. And there's 4 of them. We've got 4 coins. Now, they're all made out of almost pure silver, and they were made back a long time ago in the early 1940s. Now, we've also got 4 cards. Now, these 4 cards really don't matter. You don't have to remember them, but I know there's some of you out there that really like to remember things. So I tell you what, if you want to, don't have to, but if you want to, I want you to remember, if you want to remember one of them, remember where it goes, okay? So if you happen to really like the 4 of diamonds, can you remember it goes over the outside right-hand coin, okay? And perhaps you really like the Jack of Hearts. If that's your favorite, if you want to remember that one, just remember it goes over the outside left-hand coin. Now, the most important coin and card, the card's the most important, is the 9 of diamonds. Now, the reason it's the most important is because we're going to place it on top of what we call the peaker coin. Peaker coin. That's an odd name. Do you know why? Well, the reason is because I'm going to let you keep a peak of this coin, okay? So I'll place it where you can still keep a peak. And then the last one, the 2, goes over the last coin just like so. Now, I want you to notice my sleeves are up, my hands are empty. I want you to watch carefully. The first coin. We're going to have Sabrina, because she's here. If you were here, I'd let you do it, but I'm going to let Sabrina take, and with your, let's do your index finger, I want you to draw a counterclockwise circle on the back of my hand. She had to think about counterclockwise just a second. And just like that, she sent the coin back in time, back before I was holding it. Now that's coin number 1 gone, but we're going to do number 2 next. Watch. Coin number 2. Nothing else in my hands. Tell you what, let's make a sandwich. I'm getting hungry. Watch carefully. It's a coin sandwich. I wouldn't suggest eating this one. Now, I don't know if you were paying attention. Did you happen to notice which card ended up on the bottom of our sandwich? I want you guys to be very knowledgeable about this. It's actually the 2. Now, watch right here. Sabrina's going to push the secret button. It's not an elevator button this time, and it's not dangerous. So just press the button, and just like that, that's the second coin that disappears. Number 3 is right over here. Now, I don't want the cards confusing you this time, all right? I don't want them confusing you at all, especially you, Sabrina. So we're going to leave them over here. I'm going to have you grab my wrist. And, oh, I didn't say 2. No, 2 hands is fine. And we're going to have you say go.
Go.
And just like that, number 3 is gone. Now, guys, have I gone anywhere close to that card? No. But underneath, all 4 coins. Thank you again for that thunderous round of applause there. No, keep it up, keep it up. Okay, that's enough, that's enough. Well, I tell you what, I'm thinking for some reason that maybe you're thinking, Terry, that was amazing, and I really appreciate that thought. But you're also probably thinking, Terry, could you possibly do it with only 2 cards? Since you asked me, yes, I'll give it a shot just for you. So, that means that all you have to do is keep one eye on the coins and one eye on the cards and one eye on me. Oh, I'm so sorry. You're one short there, aren't you? I tell you what, I'll give you a hint, okay? Here's your hint. Keep your eyes on the 2 middle coins, because these 2 coins are going to run across the table. Run across the table. And they're going to join the first one over here. All right? Watch. The first coin runs across my fingers, doing the Jane Fonda workout, if your parents are in the room. They've recently renamed it Zumba. Then she runs across the table, and if I do this, it runs all the way over with this one. Now that's 2 coins underneath the 4. Now, not as impressive if I do this part. So I tell you what, how about we let Sabrina hold out one hand for me, squeeze, and then with sound effects, I want you to reach over and go, Whoosh. Whoosh. Ooh, that was really good. Were you a drama major?
Maybe.
Maybe. I'm thinking more of a drama queen. That's okay. And look, she was even better than she thought. So that is now 3 coins underneath the 4. If I pick this one up through the card invisibly, and I squeeze it just like this, that means it's no longer here because it's jumped to here. So 3 coins over here, 1 coin left to go. And if I can make that coin jump from this corner over to that corner, Sabrina, how many should that make?
4.
4? Let's look. Oh my goodness. Guys, I am so sorry. You know what I think we're going to have to do? I think we've got to start over again. Not bad, huh? Now he's good. Yeah, okay. You know what I'm thinking you're thinking? You're thinking, Terry, oh my goodness, that was amazing. And thank you again. But I also know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Terry, is it possible that you could do that with no cards? Okay, just for you. So we're going to take sleeves up again. 4 coins, 2 hands, and a charming personality. Okay, 2 out of 3 isn't bad. All right, so you know what? I'm right-handed. Let's make it slightly more difficult on me. We'll start left-handed. 1 at a time, the coins are going to travel across from my left to my right. And the only way you're going to know it happens is you're going to see my thumbs touch. So watch. And just like that. Did you see the thumbs touch? Did you see the coin jump across? You didn't see it? Yeah, I think you missed the first one already. I'm so sorry, you guys. I tell you what, I'll do it a second time, but this time, if you listen carefully, you might hear it. Listen. And just like that. Not impressed yet. Okay, tell you what, let's do this. Let's try number 3. And this time I'll kind of air touch. Social distancing. And just like that. That's all 3. Now the last one is the most difficult because this one you just toss up in the air. And already, that's all 4 coins. Thank you again for that thunderous round of applause. Keep it up. Well, I think we should do another card trick. Sabrina, would you mind grabbing our cards real fast that we just kind of casually tossed off to the side? Thank you. Awesome. Now, boys and girls and people of all ages at home, we're going to do another trick, and I need to put my money away here real quickly. All right. I want you guys to pay very, very close attention. I'm going to see if I can kind of guess what Sabrina might do here. Now, Sabrina, we have not set anything up together. I have no idea what you're going to do. I'll tell you what. Let's have you just randomly pick a card, okay? So here's what we'll do. This is the fairest way I know. I'm going to riffle my thumb down very, very slowly. I'm going to let Sabrina say stop wherever she wants. I'll even give her a chance to change her mind, okay?
Stop.
Ooh, right there?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Positive.
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to cut the cards right here. This is going to be Sabrina's card. And wow, that's a really high card for Sabrina. Okay, well, I tell you what, Sabrina, let's do this. Let's have you sign your card, maybe just your initials. And we'll have her do it right inside the circle of mystery. Okay? All right. Right inside the circle of mystery. And there it is, her initials. Okay? Now, we're going to blow on that, make sure it's dry. Excellent. And then, Sabrina, you might not believe me when I tell you this, but last night I had this crazy dream. I must have been dreaming about coming and doing a show like this, because I had a dream that I was going to do a trick for a young lady who was a bit taller than me and had beautiful curly hair. And we did a card trick together.
Wow.
I didn't think you'd believe me. But when I woke up, I went to my desk, and I got all these old decks of cards from all years back, and they're just leftovers. And I walked over, because I didn't want to forget my dream, and I found a deck of cards, and I pulled out the card that I did the trick in my dream with for this girl that looked like you. And you may not believe me, but the dream I had, the girl picked exactly the same card that Sabrina picked. Now, I can tell what you're thinking right now. You are thinking, well, Terry, that's amazing and all, but it's really not a dream come true. You see, because this card, the dream card, doesn't have any initials on it. Now, this is a different color, but no initials. So, what we need to do is see if I can take Sabrina's initials and try to pull them off of the red card that Sabrina signed and onto the blue card that I dreamt about. And now that is a dream come true. Big round of applause for Sabrina. Amazing. All right. Did you guys like that one? Yeah? How about another coin trick? You guys look like you really enjoyed the coin trick. Okay, we'll do one more coin trick. I brought some money from some different places that I've performed. I want to share them with you guys. Now, I'm kind of curious, have you guys ever traveled any place? Because the coins I have, I tried to travel to different places. So I'm going to show you. I've got a coin that I picked up when we were traveling down in Guatemala. It's called a 20 centavo piece. There is an old English penny. It's worth about a penny. And I picked this one up when we were traveling up in Ontario, Canada. And then we have an English $50. This one's not as old as the ones we had earlier. This was made back in 1970, so it's not worth quite as much. In fact, I think it's only worth about 49 cents. We're finally getting back up to where it's worth 50 cents. So I've got all three of these, and Sabrina, I'm going to let you check those out real carefully. Look them over. And while she's doing that, I tell you what, I'm going to let Mr. Cameraman, I'm going to press through the cards, and if you just say stop somewhere for me.
Stop.
Stop right here? Okay, so we're going to take this card, the 7 of spades, and I tell you what, let's do the one right next to it as well, the Queen of clubs. Now, you do not have to remember these cards. It's not a card trick, so you don't have to remember them, okay? And we're going to set the rest of them aside. And I tell you what, I'll put my pen away too, so it's not in the way. Now, Sabrina, I'm going to take these two cards and I'm going to lay them on the table in what I call the plus condition. Do you know why we call it the plus condition? It's because it's always a plus when you get to see me perform. Thank you. Okay, and then I'm going to take each of these coins and let's see. Let's start. Well, let's see if you remember where they're from first. So you guys remember where this one's from? Canada, British penny, okay? And then let's see, this one right here, I picked it up in Guatemala. And this one here, actually, I forgot to tell you, I picked that one up in Detroit, yeah. So that's 2 coppers, 1 silver, makes the silver coin kind of the odd man out. Yeah, and if you listen carefully, you see it now, it's actually the odd man out. But the funny thing was, it was the odd man out over here. Not bad, okay. Well, I tell you what, I think you probably wanted to see me do it again. Let's do it one more time. But this time, I'm going to let you guys keep a little peek, okay? A little peek. Now, let's see. Do you remember what this one was? Guatemala, that's right. And this one was from Canada. Listen carefully. Did you hear the clink? You did, but you didn't hear it from over here. You actually heard it when the two coins touched over here. Okay, I can tell by the looks on your faces, unless that's the way your faces normally look. It might be. But you're thinking, Terry, you're using too many cards. So I tell you what, we will only use one. We'll put this one away. So, if I hide the English penny back behind the card, can you guys see it? You don't have x-ray vision is what I'm trying to ask. Perfect, okay. So I'm going to take these and I'm going to place them a little closer to Sabrina, okay? Further away from me, but closer to her. And we're going to put the card right there. And then the coin, actually, Sabrina, can you put your hand over just like so? Perfect. And this coin, all I'm going to do is I'm going to squeeze and a snap. And just like that, it's gone. Sabrina, would you pick up the card for me? And just like that, all three coins. I know what you're thinking. Terry, can you do it with no cards? I will give it a shot. I'll tell you what, let's do this. Let's take all the coins, because you're probably wanting to see the big finale. So that's what we'll do. Watch carefully. 3 coins and just 2 hands. Sleeves are back. Now, if I reach inside and I pick out 1 coin, let's see, the silver coin. And if I take the silver coin over here, what 2 coins are over here? Do you remember? The 2 copper coins, that's right, or the 2 foreign coins, the coins I picked up in other countries. Now, there's this weird term called foreign exchange. Yeah, you've probably never heard of it, but now you've seen it. Should we try that again? Okay, one more time. So, do you remember when I pulled out the silver coin? And then I closed my hand, all of a sudden the silver coin was here, the other 2 over here. Remember that? Okay, 3rd time's a charm. I tell you what, this time, instead of keeping the silver coin out, I already did that, I'm going to leave the silver coin inside with the other 2. In fact, I'm going to give Sabrina 1 of the copper coins. And then I'm going to give Sabrina, in the other hand, another 1 of the copper coins. Now, if she's got 2 copper coins, what should that leave me with? Just the silver coin. Now, Sabrina, it's your chance to do the magic. I'm going to back away. I don't want anybody thinking I can do anything. It's all up to you. So if it goes wrong, it's your fault. Yes, okay. So I want you to take the coins, and I want you just to toss them up in the air.
Same time?
Same time. Excellent. And sound effects, good. That was good. Now, did you happen to notice where your coins went?
No.
No. One of them went straight up in the air and jumped and dived underneath this one, and the other one right underneath there. Now, you guys were paying pretty careful attention. I'm afraid you guys might have noticed the extra coin. Did you guys see the extra coin? You didn't see it? I was afraid you did, but I'm glad you did. Yeah, it's the silver one. It's the one I usually keep under the middle one. Yeah. You guys like that one? Great. Thank you very much. I think we've got time for one more.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you guys like to see one more? Let's do it. Let me stick these coins up. I want you guys to be able to pay attention. All right. Well, I tell you what, let's do another card trick. And Sabrina, I'm going to have you pick another card. Now, here's what we're going to do. Let me spread all the cards out. Let's see. I'll give them a shuffle first. How about that? Sabrina, are you a good shuffler? She's going to try. Oh my goodness. She's better than I thought. Oh my goodness, I'm afraid. All right, try one more time. Oh my goodness, she's good. I think we might have to do another coin trick. She is so good at this. Okay, so do me a favor. I want you to spread them out. Excellent. Actually, I meant on the other side. That's okay. I'll do it. We're going to do it this way.
Okay.
All right? I tell you what, though, I want you guys to be able to see this. So what we're going to do is I'll spread them out facing you, okay? Now, see if I spread them this way, for you guys, they're actually upside down. You can't even tell. So I'll spread them this way so you can read them, all right? Now, because I can't get you guys to answer me from home, the camera person is someone brand new. We just met today, and so I'm going to ask him, can you look at all the cards and just look at them for a moment? And his name's Luke. Luke, I want you to imagine that there's one of the cards that's kind of calling to you. Now, you guys can try this at home and see if maybe the same card is calling to you as it does to Luke. But Luke, I want you to tell me, out of all the cards, which card do you feel like is calling to you?
5 of spades.
Oh my goodness, 5 of spades. Now, boys and girls, I'm curious. Was the 5 of spades that you one thought was calling to you? No? Yes? Maybe? Okay. Well, I'm going to tell you about a very interesting thing that happened a long time ago. There were people, how many of you have ever been to the movies at the theater? Have you been there before? Well, they used to do this thing a long time ago called, it's got a technical term, subliminal. Can you say that? Subliminal advertising. And what they did was they took a picture or two out of the whole rolls of pictures in the film, and they put an advertisement in that said, "You're hungry, buy popcorn." And to say people didn't realize they'd seen it because it went by so quickly. But somewhere in the back of their brain, they picked up on it and they started buying more popcorn. But they have since made doing that illegal because they don't feel like it's fair for people not to know they've seen an advertisement. Now, don't be confused. Illegal for them, not for me. See, because I just did it for you. You guys didn't know. Luke, I just did it to you. Luke, when I spread the cards out, did you notice I did them face up? Yeah, I didn't show you any of the backs on purpose because I didn't want you to consciously know that you had seen an advertisement. But I was hoping that somewhere in the back of your brain, it might have picked up on the message. And it would have led you to do exactly what it told you to do and pick the 5 of spades. Now, I can tell by the looks on your faces as you're thinking, that's not quite fair. And you're right, it's really not. But let's try it again. We'll try it with Sabrina. All right? So we're going to lay the 5 down here. You guys can keep an eye on it. And then Sabrina, I'm going to have you do the same thing, except I'm not going to spread the cards to show you the faces. I'm only going to show you the backs. I'm going to riff on my thumb like this. You'll see little bits of backs all the way through. But I just want you to say stop somewhere. Anywhere that feels right. Okay?
Stop.
In the middle. It's kind of a motor skill. We'll try one more time. You ready?
Stop.
She was a little quicker that time. We're going to cut right there. And let's see if Sabrina got something close to the 5. No, completely different. 9 of clubs. Now you guys can tell. 9 of clubs, 5 of spades, not very similar at all. But Sabrina picked a 9, and you know what? If I was working to try to earn money, I wouldn't be happy that Sabrina picked the 9 because it wasn't influenced like it was with Luke's 5. And so I wouldn't be making any money. I'd like to make a little bit of money. So how about we do this? How about we see if we can take the what was it?
The 9.
The 9? Yes, the 9, and make it change places with the 5. And see, now the 5 is actually the one that has a normal back. And I'd be making money with the 9. Well, guys, I hoped you enjoyed our show today. If you did, give a big round of applause for Sabrina. She did an awesome job. She's going to go grab something real fast. And I hope you guys have enjoyed this. There's another program that we did where I taught you teaching some magic. Get a chance to see that, please do. And if you just happen to be really interested in having some information about me, maybe coming to do a show for you for your birthday party or some other function, maybe your family's going to have a get-together, or maybe you want to find out about how to learn some more magic, you can reach me at magic@terryhedges.com. magic@terryhedges.com. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the summer. Blessings.